4.
What's up,
Good
guys?
evening, ladies.
See, I knew you were gonna screw that up. Oh God, that's going on YouTube. All right, whatever. Who cares? Go ahead.
All right, so we got our Iron player, red, and Anthoriro, hooked on phonics works for me, and Infinity Zone InfAetal, bottom left-hand corner. This is, of course, Cloud Kingdom. For those of you who didn't know, really nice map. We've got a big open front to the second. Third is a little hard to hold for those ground units. But our Terran buddy is going to have an easier time as he's going to have that high ground to help protect him if he decides to go tanks. I, of course, am joined for this wonderful game 2 of the semifinals with my good friend Goose.
What's
Goose,
up?
how's the action been tonight?
Dude, it has been awesome. We have seen everything from 4 gates to nukes to cheese to proxy rushes to just standard great macro play out of a lot of different players. It's been a lot of fun. Seen some interesting styles that have worked extremely well, particularly the nukes, and I'm gonna keep going back to that because wow,
It was awesome.
it was just freaking awesome. And honestly, I know they're playing right now, and we don't get to cast them. I was kind of excited to get my hands on that game again, but I'd like to see something in the finals, maybe. That would be great. No big deal. We are currently sitting 1-0. This is game 2. Anthoriro got rolled by roaches into his main just by mere positioning, because roaches are broken. They just, no matter how much you shoot them, they just go no. Roaches are like the anti-sentry. That's probably the best way to put them. Sentries tickle people to death. Roaches can take anything and it just feels like they're being tickled.
The scout is denied. Aaron able to get a supply depot up just fast enough.
Slamming that door in that there Zergy face.
I love slamming that door in his dirty face. Me feel good. Warm and fuzzy inside. Mm-hmm.
Hatch first into spawning pool. Our Zergy buddy's gonna go ahead and scout with that there Overlord. Not too much going on in the main base, just double racks, which can mean a little bit of early pressure. I hope it means early pressure. I would love to see a bunker rush. Give me something new. Give me something exciting. Come on, Anthoriro. Take us to a game 3, my friend.
It's gonna happen.
I will point out my overlay as given to me by my good friend Inulex. That guy is a boss. Sad that he cannot be here with us tonight. But infgaming.net over here on the right side of my overlay, and all the other good information on the lower left, middle side, whatever. Go to all those channels, subscribe, check out our YouTube channel, check out the Twitch. We stream anything and everything. You guys can watch and be a part of this tournament next week. 6 p.m. PST on Saturdays for those bronze, silver, gold players, and anybody better than that up there in those higher levels, plat, diamond, masters, grandmasters. You're all invited to play in the 18 tournament 6 p.m. PST Sunday night. That will be tomorrow. Come have a good time with us. Come talk to us on the forums. Find us in our Clan Infinity chat. Come play with us. We want everyone to play with us.
Also, if you're just a casual player and want to watch some other people that try to play competitively, and some that do play really competitively and really well, you can check out our streams from the homepage. Just click the streams link, and it'll take you to our team page on Twitch, where anybody from Infinity Gaming is casting. They'll be on there for you to watch. And if you're a caster and you're looking for a new home, let us know. We'd be more than happy to talk to you about that.
Definitely. And it's not all StarCraft, too. I mean, you can jump in. We do have a Dota team led by Torch, and he is dominating as far as I'm concerned. I know they're a little on the lower end because Torch is on vacation. But when he does come back, they are killing everybody in that Alienware Arena tournament. And we are so happy he is involved with us and that event. We also stream League of Legends. There's people playing Minecraft. Anything, everything. Diablo 3. There's much love. This is a open gaming community. We accept all people of all genders and all game orientations.
I don't know. There was a girl in a room the other day.
Well,
Scared me.
Didn't you just ban her from TeamSpeak because we don't allow that kind of stuff to go on?
That's actually why I'm voting for Mitt Romney.
Oh, let's not get all political here because Zerg is overpowered, and let me change the subject.
Don't forget to vote on Tuesday.
Oh
For that.
yeah,
Go vote.
that's good. Make sure you guys get your opinion out there. If you're not old enough, I'm sorry. If you are old enough, I'm sorry. I mean, it's really not good for any of us.
And 4 Marines coming out. 5, 6 Marines, 7. Sorry, can't count.
A lot.
6,
A lot.
7. 7, 7, 7.
Couple spines growing down. Getting himself up to 3. He sees that pressure coming across the map. Oh, are they going to finish in time? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Depends on what Anthorio's doing here. Just a small little push. Small little push.
Chilling.
Spines are about half done. Oh. We're going to get a little poke here. No? Okay. Just check on the top of that ramp. Want to make sure it was still there. That it wasn't a cliff.
He saw the spines.
Did he really? Awesome.
Yeah.
Hellions have OP vision. Holy crap. Anthoriro checking that off and going to go ahead and come back here. No bunker this time. Interesting choice. Cloud Kingdom tends to be one of those maps that kind of leans in favor of the Zergy buddy. A lot of paths to run around. A lot of bases you can kind of put in the corners of the map here and here. Good backdoor paths. Counter-attacking. A lot of room to run through the middle of the map. There is the 2 watchtowers. Give you great map control. Unless there's a jerk marine at one of them.
Expansions for a Terran are so hard to hold once he gets past his
Third bases are a pain in the butt on this map, in all honesty. I mean, you can park your army here, but you're going to get run in here, dropped in the back, run in from this side, run up the ramp, and after you if you can freaking manage to get a third up, where do you put that 4th base, huh?
Sensor towers.
Yeah, sensor towers. That's probably the best thing a Terran can do on this map. Little Ling run by gets roasted. Does get some scouting information out of that. Not sure if he meant to do that or not.
I know I don't use enough sensor towers.
That there 4th base here or here is a pain in the butt to defenders. These ridges over here, over this 4th, you can shoot down on. Back here, you're just kind of really exposed. And then, obviously, you're going to get attacked here, counter-attacked over here. It's really a speed map, speed-based map. So fast Lings, fast Roaches can get around real quickly and do a lot of damage. Kind of a pain.
Marines.
Fast Marines. Stim to win, baby. That there sensor tower can really help you out with that positioning. If you want practice with that, our good friend Flash, pro sensor tower placer. Not got enough guys in gas there. Anthorio's probably lacking in his natural. There's only got 1 guy in that geyser. Gas it up, Anthoriro. Gas it up. Seeing this more from a lot of Terrans, a lot more heavy, quote-unquote, bio in their mech builds. I know it's kind of a transition, but a lot of mech players, especially in TVZ, have a lot more Marines than just straight mech with that Thor Banshee style, Thor Siege Tank style, just endless Hellions. I mean, this is just a killer composition. You can skew it however you like, depending on your opponent. Makes for a nice, simple control. I'll roast some Zerglings from the tower there. Having a little barbecue.
Really like to see him go around.
I know, he needs to swing around, check off that 3rd. Look, there he goes. InfAetal needs to defend his 3rd here. It is going to pop in just a minute. He might be able to cancel this. He doesn't want to cancel this. Tanks are probably going to siege up, and they do. And it's probably best to not engage this. Oh, man.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
And the base is absorbing a lot of damage. The Roach is just stepping right into those tanks, cleaning up so much. Roach is just tanking all that damage. Loses all the Hellions, all the Marines, all the tanks. His entire army just wiped off the map. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunch of Roaches here popping out just in a second, and him go challenge his Terran buddy's 3rd as well. And
so many Roaches.
There he goes. Roaches are very strong. Come on. Come on.
They don't seem this strong when I'm smacking them around.
Oh, Morse. Challenge him. Everyone wants to fight Morse now.
I don't mean InfAetal, I just mean roaches in general.
Oh yeah. No, I know what you meant. I'm just saying, show match. Every Zerg is going to want to challenge you now. Burrow! Unburrow! Reburrow! No, no, no! You need to swing around to the third! Don't do it! Lots of tanks! Look at all those tanks! Just send one. Oh, okay, at least you checked it off. That's how fast you'll die if you run up that ramp. There you go, swinging around until. Gotta be able to get some free shots on the third. And Thorio's got a nice, I guess that's like a full tank wall off or something of the sort.
You gotta get over and defend that or he's gonna lose it.
Yes, he is indeed, and he just dropped a bunch of fresh mules there. There's somewhere near
He is
5
moving
mules.
over.
And that CC is
And
going
the
to go
push is
down.
coming in.
Needs to lift it.
Command center's
Needs to
going down.
lift. Command center gone. Tanks repositioned. Not in the worst position. InfAetal just kind of need the...
Damn.
that
Damn.
dare micro.
Oh,
that
that's so
dare
dirty.
micro. Burrow! Burrow! Not even worried about it. Losing all the roaches. Trading for those tanks. Not exactly the most cost-effective thing for our Zerg player. But look at all those roaches he got streaming back. Deciding not to engage, knowing that he did the damage to that third base. And Anthoriro being responsible about those missile turrets so he doesn't get Burrow microed again. InfAetal got his third up and running, well established, got tons of money banked, ready to engage the next possible moment. Working on them, their upgrades, getting more roaches out. Like to see some tech, and there is the infestation pit. As he's feeling comfy on 3 bases. He's about to get his third checked off again. Little roasting pressure from Hellions. Hatchery still hasn't quite healed itself. 6 Hellions on the outskirts of the map. And these are the attack paths I'm talking about for those. That harassment, those counter attacks, them there run-bys. Couple drones getting roasted. 20 drones in production just popped. That is insane. He's swinging around to deal damage. Takes out 1. So he did lose 3 of those Hellions there. Roach is repositioned back to the middle. A big advice that I would give him to help him out with this, defending that third, and this works on all maps, but especially here, especially when you're placed here, he needs that creep spread, needs to use those queens to drop a tumor or 2. He can even push those spine crawlers out, or put them at his third and defend his nat. He's kind of splitting his roach army, so at least he's got that going on for him. He's going to be able to defend those small harassment attacks. Got good base control. Got a roach burrow there. Checking off that top left corner. Looking for that typical fourth. That's usually where your opponent's going to put it. That's the weird thing about Cloud Kingdom. Your fourth isn't really leaning towards your opponent because most people want to attack towards, be swinging down here through the fourth and the third, and you're almost placing your base away from your opponent. And it works for some styles, but it also makes it very hard to defend, like we were talking earlier. Dragon Master says he'll play you Morse. He'll make roaches against you.
Our Terran buddy is now 1-1 mate, or 1-1
Mech.
on his mech. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. InfAetal's getting aggressive here, taking this base, and if this gets spotted, let me tell you what a pain it is to defend this goddamn cliff. But I love putting Colossi up here. Oh, that's so mean. And there it is. It does get spotted. Tanks can easily siege up and kill that.
He needs to siege up soon. Siege up. Siege up. Siege up. Siege up.
Does
oh my
scan.
God, siege up.
Please siege.
Siege up.
Oh, this
Siege
is going to
up.
be so bad. Tanks have good DPS, but it would have been so much better if they were sieged. Needs to just let those roaches fire and stop microing. They're actually going to probably win this fight. He is 2-2. Upgrades are killing Anthoriro right now. Tanks do a lot of damage. A lot of people underestimate how strong they are, even unsieged. But that's just too many roaches. Anthoriro is able to power it over. It would have been better if he would have sieged up, stopped the fourth base from going down, and then kind of leapfrogged his way in. That's the way you want to play the Mech Terran. You don't want to walk all the way up to your opponent and then siege. You get stuck in those awkward engagements, and that's not really not where the power of Mech is. I don't know how much you play Mech, Morse. I know you're kind of a bio guy.
I know something like that is painful. I do like my bio. Got that ghost play we saw earlier. I can't wait to
yeah.
implement that.
Everybody loved that there nuke. The biggest thing I would suggest, especially with these tanks, is not grouping them up like this. Spreading them out. One a couple here, a couple at this ramp, a couple at that ramp. He's moving them as a group.
So many minerals.
They're just not in range of this ramp over here. It's very accessible, just like that last game where InfAetal just walked all his roaches up into the natural, killed the natural, walked into the main. And mech is very immobile. Positioning is a huge part of mech play. It is the most important thing. Followed closely by your SimCity as a mech player. Nice supply depot walls are great. Bunkers with just a few
If I'm Terran, I'm scared. I have no map control.
Absolutely not. He's totally blind. All the bases are checked off by the Zergy, unless he's here. But I think that he would spot that. It's very vulnerable. I don't think Anthoriro feels that he can expand safely. Anyway, he's going to try and run into this Rochi. And our Zerg buddy is maxed again. I would expect to see a push as soon as these GG Lords pop. The counter to mech. The counter to everything. Shit. GG Lords are OP. A couple Hellions swinging around to roast some stuff, and they're going to find themselves spit on by these roaches. Well placed army positioning from InfAetal. He does get scanned. GG Lords are revealed. Infestors are revealed. Entire army. And I think our Terran buddy is going to realize that things are not looking up for him. 2 CCs, both spotted. One can't land. One is very vulnerable. Scans going down. Our Terran buddy's way out of position army-wise. These tanks can't move. They are stuck to the ground, which makes them broken. And he is probably going to lose the CC, if not to the ground units, then to these corruptors. Just a little bit more economic damage dealt. Another nice scan. Does get to see the entire army. Tanks are great against this many lings and infestors, but the GG Lords is really what he's got to worry about. It's free units. InfAetal just A-clicking in, feeling safe to engage. Roach is going to tank a lot of the damage.
Swing around.
GG! A couple Thors out on the map could help. This engagement is already going the wrong way for our Terran buddy. Lots of damage. I'd expect to see him typing out GG real soon here. Although I'm not sure if he's going to sit back on these tanks. That's a nice position of the Thor. Got another tank up there. Vikings popping. He might be able to push this back. InfAetal needs to max behind this. Nothing in production for our Zerg buddy.
Gotta get some of those GG Lords. Get those. Get them in there.
Needs to soak up the damage. All the beach balls do go down. This is actually getting really bad for our Zerg buddy. He had that Death Ball army, just didn't control it right. Kind of 1-8 himself into there.
Only one.
Lost everything. Left. Wow. Cleaned up all the infestors. InfAetal just quickly remaxing on lings and corruptors.
Wow.
Get himself back up in that supply lead. 32 lings and 24 corruptors in production. I guess he's feeling he can just trade away with his mech army, and obviously he probably can. Terran is once again broke. Nothing at the main. The natural is virtually mined out. That's going to be gone in less than a minute. And the CC, he's constructing. I'm not sure why he decided to construct a command center when he could have just landed one. I would have definitely liked to have seen him got that economy back up and running before he started building another command center. This is the power of the mech army, though. Just a few units, you can power through quite a bit of stuff. And yes, our Zerg buddy is in the lead, 1-0. Gonna get some drones there. That transfer should give away that bottom right corner, and I don't know if our Terran should be able to check that off, but he's not gonna notice. Thors will target the air, and the Vikings are obviously gonna shoot those down. A few more Broodlords out on the map. Wow, tons of Broodlords out on the map. Vikings are obviously the direct counter to that. Thors are a great counter to that. All grouped up. Look at the damage output from those Thors. All the Vikings are gone. Needs to focus those Thors down. Tanks are doing more damage to the Thors than I think the Broodlords are. GG from Anthoriro, can't win it. And InfAetal moves on.